the fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Book in my humble studio if you're wanting to experiment with some decorations. Yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Character customization? Could also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. Could I help find more pigments? Get things for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. But if you caught such a creature... He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. It turns back to you a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But, for now, what can I help you with today? Deliver flag? Change flag? Adjust bunting. What is bunting? I can adjust bunting here. I'll use any leftover pigments I have to ensure a cohesive aesthetic. Bunting on. Okay, it's those, pennants. Hanging pennants. As you wish. Okay, I mean... It's really just on or off, huh? Okay. Change flag? What is... You don't seem to have any new flags with you. Come back when you find some. Okay, that's to... Tried searching to the north of the Marrows. Change flag? Fish flag? We currently have the anchor flag? No. What is this? These are not available for some reason? Alright, give me a fish flag. It's like a Tanabata flag. Sorry, that was a very American pronunciation. Ouroboros flag. Why are you telling me about all these flags that I couldn't have? Or that might be out there somewhere. I imagine that somewhere out there in the world, someone made an Ouroboros flag. You could imagine what that would be like. And if you were to find it, I would probably put it on your boat. Alright, let's paint the roofs. Sharp mint. Wait, why is this green? I don't have the right pigment to make that color. You'll need to bring me these crabs. Okay. Cerebral crab, wow. And a malignant pincer. These are both deformed crabs, not just normal crabs. Look at the weird, like, string attaching the feathered pincer. Gross. Different color, perhaps? Alright, seaweed green, then. Nice. It does look good. Next page. Oh, wow. You could tell me where to find all of these? Need these whoa. An umbral puppet and a sable reacher. Well, those things are weird. He's an AI artist. Knows what it looks like, but needs someone else to draw it for him. For the flags. Golden treasure. An effigy crab. That's a crab? That's supposed to be a crab? Why does it look like that? And the Myers Screecher? Alright, those are some weird crabs. Alright, I don't want to waste any more time painting. So let's leave. But good to know that it's here. Kinda looks like a horseshoe crab. Which aren't actual crabs? Yeah, a bit, huh? There's more? Okay, hold on. How do we set it? There's how we fit it. All right. They're also not horseshoes? What? Your horseshoe business is in shambles? Were you gonna start a whole business just for... It's a fiddler? But we can't pick it up? Hold on. Were you gonna start a whole business, turning horseshoe crabs into horseshoes? A dry dock is where we use these things, right? Rod spaces, net spaces, engine spaces, plus one light space, okay, like, can we... I just want more cargo, really. But I think we need all of these to get the more cargo. Okay. Modifies 4 rod spaces to also hold nets. Also hold 2 cargo spaces, also hold engines. So it'd make these ones also engines? So we can make that freaky engine go there? Horseshoe crab blood is valuable? Is this where the cloth goes? I guess so. Okay. So we got these 2 extra rod spaces. Okay, so we could technically add this one over here to make our shallow fishing slightly better. Kind of feels like a waste, though. Where's all the other types of rods? Oh. Thanks for following, I appreciate it. I still have nothing good to buy from there. Let's get the horseshoe crab though. I mean, not horseshoe, the you guys got me talking about horseshoe crabs now. Fiddler crab. Now we can enter repair mode. Repair that. Okay. Fishmonger, we got that crab for you, Fishmonger. Hi, Tora Hound. Thanks for watching. Nice to meet you. Hands me some money, these'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. Can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? Nothing? They'll get sick. They'll go mad. I'm gonna say they get sick. Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. I already gave you one. Hey! I already gave you one. Didn't think of it at that time? Okay. We can get some more crab pots, because apparently we need... like, a lot of... Nah, I'm not sure I can afford to babysit this many crab pots, now that I think about it. Oh, it already counted as me buying it? Oh, fine. No, I can refund it? Great. I don't need that many. He's down to make incense just because he loves the smell? Yeah, probably. It's a good game. It's my first time playing it, and I knew nothing going into it, so we're just doing it's a completely blind run. But we have a pursuit. Aberrant fish, yes. I did hear this request. We found a fiddler crab. Alright. Let us undock. And then, what is it? It's like E, crab pot. Then we'll put it down here. Oh, and we can actually see how many crabs are in the area. That's weird. Now there are none in the area? Wait. If I pick one of these up, does it go up from none suddenly? I'm a little concerned that neither of them are gonna catch anything, or one of them isn't gonna catch anything. Okay. Let's just fish here because the day is getting late. Oh wow, that was it though. Aight. We'll get some eels while we're at it. You can go here, Mr. Eel. Okay, give me some of these too then. What? There's only one in each spot. Or no, this one just disappeared because it turned night, probably. What is happening to that squid? It's got some kind of bulbous goop on it. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. Okay. Great. Well, he wanted a deformed fish. Does a deformed squid count? Cat says meow. Cat, you've already eaten. Why are you yelling? His meow to report having eaten is far too panicked. Alright, we depleted it just as well. Captain Beefheart would love this. I don't think I know Captain Beefheart. No longer a cat. I'm just never gonna find out what happens at night, I guess. If they're not gonna force me to, then any effort must suffice. I suspect they're all the same underneath. Alright. Can I have this brood squid? Takes the aberrated fish from me. It's not a fish! He clutches it close to his chest, wringing hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. And why don't you take these too? They're of no use to me. Some more research parts? Okay. I still don't know what... They're of no use to me as far as I know. That squid ticks a lot of those boxes? Which boxes? Do you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Alright, I'll leave you alone with your gross squid. Jeez. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. It's some alone time with that brood squid. I still don't really know what I'm looking at. But it says the tentacles are sprouting from some kind of a core in a gelatinous sack. Gross. Good luck with that, I suppose. Let's rest and not go out when the monsters are there. And then we'll undock. Cat is out there somewhere, yelling. What, Cat? Why are you yelling? Alright, we're going back around the other side of this island where we can dredge up some more stuff for upgrading with. Why is this all sparkly? Why is it sparkly? It's sparkly, you guys. Is that why it's sparkly? Because there's a lumpy mackerel This is the one that I said looked funny. Cat is here. Cat has arrived. Hello, Cat. Arriving mass of lumps, twisting and pulling their way under the scales of their vessel. How long can it have lived like this? Oh, hi. Yeah? You happy? So the lumps in it are just moving under the surface? That's pretty gross. We got an old iron chain. Junk to the untrained eye, but there's good metal here. Someone might pay for this. If you say so. More metal scraps. This is the cat. This is still the cat. I going too far out here? Oh no, that's Blackstone Isle, right? Should we fish for mackerel? They're kinda useless to us, right? Yeah. I don't feel like it. This is not where the photographer went? Okay. Bye, cat. Bard taking me gribbing of a story here. It's true. I just thought maybe there'd be a photographer in there or something. Take a look at these trinkets. The trader in Little Marrow deals with such trivialities. Where should I look for relics? Ask around the towns. Nothing, I'll be going. Jeez. Okay, undock. Yeah, lumpy mackerel. Matt? And it's south? There sure is a lot. If we're going south for the photographer, is it actually, like, that far south? Was it, like, over here somewhere? There's the light. Should we go towards the light? So to speak? It's already pretty late. We'll go tomorrow. Bye. If we're going anyways, let's grab some fish. Even if it's only mackerel. Depleted. Got a fiddler. Is there even a spot for that? If you could... Okay, how about this? Alright, that one's easy. Bites on the inside. What am I supposed to do with these fish? How long is he gonna be there with his creepy fish? His creepy squid? This guy. He's the one who told me to bring stuff while it was still fresh. And now he pulls this. That's right, it was an old iron chain was the other thing we got. So these two we probably sell to be at the trinket trader, I guess. What am I supposed to do with all this awesome fish? Hey! Open up! Open up, old man. You thought nothing good? I mean, I guess I just... The ship rate is open? Yeah, but you can't sell the fish there. Here you go. Have a fish. Still talking about the skies lighting up with a weird crimson glow? It's right now. It's not the other night. It's right now. Why not the freaky fish guy? Because he's still doing freaky things with that squid? Ah, we finished this too, so let's bring out the heart engine, the arterial engine. We'll just go ahead and pop that on there. Hey. Curse him. Alright, what if I spend a little bit more time out here? Risking being caught by the sea monster? Okay, the eye is opened. Oh. It has turned green and widened. Put the crabs back in the traps, but there's more. Oh, it's a cerebral crab. We needed that. A turquoise mass swells from within this small crab. The growth pulses, quickening in the light of the sun. Gross. And another normal crab. Moving that just in case we got a fiddler crab before this old man opens up shop. Okay, I'm gonna do donuts over here for a second. Hey. There we go. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? He doesn't even remember. Gross, dude. Okay, well, don't Now that one goes to storage. You can't have that one. You can have the rest of these, including this one. Stale! This is your fault, old man. I brought another incredible fish for you. Your favorite kind of fish. And this is how you treat it. No. Okay. To cargo. Now the question is, do we move it across the bay right now? I mean, the guy probably doesn't care if it's fresh, right? So let's just wait. Right? Like, it's just hanging out here. It's still fresh, even. Look at that. I assume you can't put the crabs back in the traps, by the way. But I didn't try. It's true. Alright, painter. So, like, I have to say paint boat, even if I'm not trying to paint my boat? There you go. Done. Wait. Is that somebody? No, dock worker. I thought the photographer was maybe there. Alright, let's go around to the other side of the island, where it glows at night, and see what we can find. Okay, there's some stuff to dredge. Oops. Yeah, I'm doing it all wrong. It's okay. It's just eels. Just a bunch of eels. Make it take longer, for some reason. Trying to, like, anticipate it. Not doing a good job. There's more? There's so many. Okay, alright. Alright, we have all of the eels. But what's in here? Oh, groupers. Okay. It's already 7? Alright, well, like, something glowing over here? A pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. Okay. We have to clear that to get whatever's behind it. So I have to find explosives? That seems like a lot. Is that a shipwreck down there? There's nothing to dredge. Okay. Alright, I kinda wanna turn on the light. This doesn't help at all. Why is my light doing that? I didn't turn it back on. It did that on its own. The eye is green right now. See how that rock came out of nowhere? I see. So with the light on, they appear a little bit earlier. Got it. Hold on. It's also crabs. And... yeah, that's not happening. Hello? Suspicious ripples in the water again? Happens, I guess. I was over there. Do you think it was just from that thing in the water? That's kind of what I assumed, but I guess I left a little early. No, it was night. I feel like it should have been visible. Anyways, can have all these fish. And crab. Dry dock. Dry dock. Can't even put the cloth here. Where do you want me to put it? In storage? Ridiculous. Okay. So I guess my light is pretty unimpressive. So we should get a light. A cloudy lens. Alright. Let's undock for a second. Well, I see. So that actually shines in front of me? Whereas the other one did not? Hold on, that rock doesn't really exist? It only appeared for the purposes of trying to destroy me, just like that letter said? When it said that they came out of nowhere? Gotta repair these. If you want to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through this book on the house. She pulls a book from a toolbox nearby and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. What's this sound I'm hearing? To read this, correct engine operation. There's plenty here, so we drop it. Still plenty here, so we drop it. Anybody trying to kill me? Okay, it has turned red, or it has turned green. Ah. Got me spooked. I'll give you that. Just having the lights on attracts it, by the way, is what it said, so... I'm being a daredevil right now. It's fine. We'll turn off the light. And then it'll never catch me. And look, it's already morning, so like... See you later, nerd. That the eyeball is still up, though? Why is the eyeball still going? We got a trophy. Are you telling me this thing is still out there looking for me, even though it's morning? Stop. Okay, Cyclopean flounder. A sprawling, jellied mass spills from a single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. Okay, so its face is replaced by an egg? Woke it up halfway through the night, now can't get back to sleep? That must be it. Okay. All these spots with only one thing in it? Fishmonger. Lousy weather lately. Almost makes you not want to get out of bed. But you and I, we gotta do it, eh? We're what keeps people from going hungry. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. And hi, Tanuki, how's it going? Doing pretty well. Let's sell all these fish, including the trophy fish and the Cyclopean flounder. You can have them. Go ahead. Then we'll go back out again. Alright. Now where in particular are we trying to go at the moment? Yeah, have that now. It's fantastic. Pursuits. Suppose we should be saving some lumber and scrap for the lady, but I need them too. I'm doing pretty well tonight. I feel like the next thing we're supposed to do is check that glowing spot over there. And like for real this time, because we kind of ran away last time. But like, is it just this thing? I feel like it's probably just this thing, right? Oh god. I hit the shore. Feel like it might be just this thing. Okay, hold on. Tab. Yeah, this thing is disabled, completely disabled. Okay, so it's further, it's over here. Alright, let's go then. The jump add-on? I do need to get that one. Okay, hold on. It's there. It's over there? Okay. That's the stingrays? That's a skull? That's a very large skull. The eels are back. Okay, here's the glowing thing. Okay, spooky noises. Shapes in the deep. It's a key. Right? It's weirdly shaped, but it's an ornate key. An abnormally large and heavy key, cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. Excuse me? I don't think that's a key. That's not what normal keys do. If your key has teeth that sway like tendrils, you might wanna get a different key. Uh-oh. The eyeball is already open. Stop it. I'm just hanging out over here. Probably not a good key if it's flexible like that too. That's also true. Went to the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. Ornate key removed from inventory. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Ability unlocked: haste, otherworldly speed at a price. Hold on. What did he do to me? He gave me superhuman abilities? With his Necronomicon? Now go, we have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast, toward Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Never mind. Anything else? How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. It's very helpful, thank you. Anything else? Nothing, I'll be going. Nap. Over there? So far. I guess that's what haste is for. But it breaks my engines along the way. And there's the other spot that I need to deliver the wood and scrap to. But it is probably also a village that might have some stuff there. Okay. Well, I guess let's rest here for the night. Haste adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat. Okay, but like, what is panic? Is that a tangible thing? Does that exist on the screen somewhere? Oh, we got another apparition over here? Probably. I don't know why it's rainbow lights that come out, though. Okay, that's a normal one. That also is a normal one. Okay, nothing but normal fish here. Oh, wait. You believe panic is the eye? Think so? A fanged cod, huh? Deviantly sharp teeth, with chunks of smaller fish lodged between. A hunger in its eyes. Okay. An evil cod. There's haste. Okay. So, like, by holding this, we go faster. You found the turbo button? Lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Did she also know the person who died from that... from that shipwreck? Hey, fishmonger. Buy me my fish. It's not really as much money as I was expecting. I mean, this cod has fangs. Come on. Boat's looking a bit banged up. I can repair that here if you like. Thank you. For 30. Fine. Is she talking about the guy who cast the spell on your ship? Could be him as well, yeah. Or could be his father. Yeah, faint cod. It's true. We did just find that. Okay, so when, like... Oh, reading complete. Fantastic news. Provides 5% more movement speed than listed. It looks like the little rainbow rays going towards the eye is probably panic increasing, though. Why did it all turn red? Is that because the meter went halfway full? The engines got halfway broken? Don't worry, I didn't break them. I want to catch these giant fish. Possibly sharks. Scrap, huh? What's that noise, though? Got 'em all, huh? It's already 4, so we should head back. Let's grab a couple eels before we go. Or un-eel, because now it's too late? No, it's not too late. It was just literally only 1 eel there for some reason. Okay, so like, we turn on the lights. Does our panic just not increase? No, it seems like it still increases. Oh, these squid. That's all I got. I don't know, our panic didn't even increase that much. I can have all these barely fish. Then this needs wood. This needs wood and scrap. So perhaps we should just save both of these scrap for that quest, I guess. Alright, let's rest. Then I want to try to go far south. See what's over there. Over there. So south, east. Past Blackstone Isle. Alright. What? Sorry, crabs, you're gonna have to wait. Huh? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. place your hand on the stone, the cold stone does not respond to your touch. Okay, well, cool story, bro. Swordfish? Yeah, I know it was gonna be oceanic, okay? I just want a bit. An old iron chain. That's all what's in here? Okay, but like... might grab this too. Pull up to a wreck with a familiar-looking hole. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor. Except this one has a huge breach on one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Look in the cabin or check out the cargo. Let's look in the cabin first. You're in the cabin. Look in the cupboards and drawers. Try to find a loose floorboard. Check the overhead electrical equipment. There aren't even any floorboards left. Look in the cupboards and drawers. They've been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. Check the overhead electrical equipment. The equipment is all still here, though surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. Fisherman's note. You put it in your pocket to read later. Just some reading material for later. Check out the cargo. Poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to the sea. Okay. Oh. Should we... I guess we probably should, huh? It did take a long time, though. Maybe we should have just put it there for now. Probably would have been smarter. A weak valve engine. Okay, we'll install that one later. No time for that right now. Wait, what? To storage then? Okay, I guess we put it in storage. Oh jeez, don't. Still to make it over to there before night? Right? There's no dock over here? I don't see one. Okay, we found an Ouroboros flag. This is important. Hello? Alright. I don't know about that. But I do know about... what is this, a rockfish? What the... A stonefish, I meant. That's what I meant. Wow. Do people eat those? A gelatinous stonefish, okay. Flesh and scales intent on shuffling away from a creature struggling to maintain its mortal form. Okay. You say so. And we have no more space for another. So I suppose... we'll have to call it there. There's a thing over there. I don't like that. Ingfell resident? What is it? Do you need help with anything? That's what I ask everyone I see. Do you have any quests for me? Do you know of any odd characters around these parts? Where can I sell my fish here? We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything. And she does repairs, too. Anything else? Any odd characters? Have you heard the tale of Magran? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crews spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magran, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of these trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magran the Fishman. One day the town awoke to find all the boats, nets, and lines had been slashed in the night, and old Magran was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Thanks for the cool story. I'm a protagonist, I need quests. Yeah, I got main character syndrome over here. How's it going, Owl? It's good to see you. I'm doing alright. This game is... not that spooky so far. If you just don't stay out at night, then nothing spooky happens. What can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of 2 pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed, their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot, if anyone knew where to find them. Time to go outside at night then? I mean, if I don't, my fish are gonna spoil this time, so I might need to. Do you need help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. Look at this. Look at his bad dog face. Look at his naughty dog face. He knows what he did. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring an aged conger eel? Yes, I can bring you an aged conger eel. Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. Anything else? Where can I catch a conger eel? Ah yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, and did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Alright, nothing. I already have this much panic, which is apparently a lot. Oh yeah, let's look at that note. Deep, and then sky, and then deep, and then sky, and then deep. Forever. Casket seal broken. Fog core? 5 equals rise. He knows. Now this might be casket seal broken minus fog core. Anyways, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But, you know, it's probably just mad like everybody else. It happens. Yeah, got a gelatinous stonefish whose flesh is sliding off. We can store that. I guess we can put them all in storage now. It's kind of weird. Because, like... Are they gonna rot in there? Yeah, but at least we'll have space. Okay, let's put a... Are we allowed to put it like that? Probably not, right? No, it won't let us. It's the wrong direction, okay? I've played Galaxy Trucker. Okay. There it goes. That one lets me do it? Okay, hold on. Then I'm gonna check this. Yeah, see? It doesn't... Still doesn't work. Like, this one is very picky as well. There. And, this can hang out here. It's a weak valve engine and a notoriously unreliable design. This style of engine has fallen out of favor due to a high rate of malfunctions. But it's faster than my peculiar engine, so... I have 3 engines on this thing. Cat has arrived. Hello, Cat. A retired whaler, let's talk to him. What is it? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. I see what he's doing. Being curmudgeonly. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Anything else? Have you heard about any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them since. Anything else? What can you tell me about Ingfell? Is that where I am now? Ingfell used to be a whaling town, emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Okay, our panic has gone down because we waited here. Okay, Cat is ruining my tracking. So, like, I'm sure it's gonna be fine, and that monster that lurks around here is not gonna get us, right? But also, like, I'm definitely gonna fish some corrupted fish around here. Black sea bass? That's not a sea bass. Scouring bass, shapes swirl inside bulging, clouded eyes, blinded by the light of the surface, but perfectly suited to searching the depths. Okay. Alright. There's something over there. Hello? What was that? Oh, it's a message in a bottle? But what's it clinking against? Hello? Heard a noise? It's fine. It's nothing to be scared of. See, nothing to be scared of going around at night. I'm not scared. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles toward you. Oh, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? This place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I have been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move to Ingfell, I could. Cat, don't try to kill me. Do not attack me while sitting in my lap. That's the rudest thing. It's gonna be like that. I will eject you. He's still purring, by the way. Alright, I could help you move the Ingthao. It's not that simple. My brother would never... You see, oh, he's the brother of the guy? You see, I used to live in Ingthao with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Why don't you give it back to him, then? Again, it's not as simple as that. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged debris from the houses down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. The creature, huh? It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, I won't. You're the only one here? Hold on. Thought maybe there'd be somebody to buy my fish. Hello again, what can I do for you? What am I supposed to be doing? Is that a question for this hermit? I feel like that's a wider question. What's happening to these cliffs? They're being consumed from the core by that hateful serpent. Have you seen it? Nobody believed me, not until it started devouring our foundations, opening up chasms beneath our homes. It was nightmarish, waking in the night to the sound of a creature slithering somewhere underneath. It seems to have turned its attention elsewhere, but not before it took everything from me. What else do you want to know? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Someone that used to live here kept their ship moored at the base of the cliff until it was struck by some falling rocks and sunk to the bottom. They were devastated at the loss. We all were. It was a beautiful boat, decorated with all manner of memorabilia from their travels. At low tide, I can still see what's left of the masthead poking through the waves. What else do you want to know? You know how I could start... Do you know how I could clear the debris around here? I'm not sure where that word came from. You probably need some explosives to shift those rocks. My brother at Ingthao used to make explosives. Oh, he did, huh? For the whaling operations, you see, nasty stuff. But with the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. What else do you want to know? Tell me more about the creature that lives in the cliffs. It's been burrowing tunnels through the base of the cliffs. You can see the gigantic holes it leaves just below the surface. As it forces its way out, it often causes rock falls, so if you plan on going in there, keep an ear out. Should it catch sight of you, well, you should be able to outrun it. It's quite slow, provided you can navigate the passageways. What else do you want to know? What am I supposed to be doing? You were going to keep an eye out for my family crest. It was dragged into the tunnels by that creature. It patrols the passageways of the cliffs, but its lair is somewhere towards the center by the large waterfall. I've marked the area on your map. Perhaps you could look there for it. But if it's too troublesome, don't worry about it. Nasan, I'll be off now. What's going on over there? Cat is still yelling at me. Yeah, we signed another message. Artifact Manifest. Michael Schultz. The Gale Cliffs, Oaken Music Box, that's the one we want. Purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism, pending inspection by a locksmith. Carved wooden tribal mask. Said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. That's a lot. This mask is putting in work. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set. Bone china. Wow. 6 cups and 6 saucers, acquired from an Eastern dealer. Do not use. Mysterious. A jar of earth, a jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. Alright. Encyclopedia, we found a scouring bass. And these as well, by the way. Pursuits, we're looking for the family crest. And on the map, that is where it's supposed to be. And this is probably where the music box is supposed to be. And maybe this is where the merchant is. So should I... Alright, I'm gonna try it. I'll try to get the music box over here. I'll never go inside of here to get it, right? Oh, I see. This is another place where I need to clear it away with some explosives. That's why I had to say it before. Right. My light went out? Why is my light gone? What is my panic being up do, by the way? But look, we made it over here by morning. With no problems. Traveling merchant! Ahoy there, you're a new face, a fisherman, I take it? Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. Haha. Get along like a house on fire? Is that an expression? I'm a traveler and a merchant all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Then I can be fresh by then. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. I'm ready to trade now. But like, also, it's still fresh? Wow. Amazing. I don't know how those are still fresh. Say, have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a little while back. She's loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You'd never forget anything. Anyway, she said she was setting up on a small island to the south of the Marrows. If you're in the area, maybe you should check on her. Come by for a chat? I mean, I was gonna sell stuff, but why do you have so many things to say? Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely, I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Sure, I can help with that. Fish I've left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanths. What? Coelacanths? Aren't those, like, supposed to be extinct? Or at least so rare that they thought they were extinct until very recently? I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What do you want to know? I don't need to know about that right now. Okay, hold on. I would like to, fish market. So we go to a different place to talk to her about fish. On the side of the pontoon, I'll buy any fish you want to sell. I also keep a stock of crab pots here for sale. Okay. Have all of these fish, even some scary ones. She doesn't make any comment about it, I guess. And then... shipyard? Much of this gear is super heavy, so I don't offload it at every pontoon, but come aboard and see what equipment I got for sale. Still on these shallow rods? Don't tell me it's exactly the same. No, it's not. There's halogen spotlights. Well, that's certainly much brighter than my normal one. Basic but a solidly bright light. Its long range makes it ideal for spotting hazards at night. Makes a decent effort at shining through the gloom. Nice. Repair all? That's what this is? No, repair all is just here. What is this tab for? Is this just stuff we can buy? Refined metal and research parts? These are expensive. I don't even know what they're for. Do we have anything to repair? We do not. Floating dock. Might be used to dry docks at other ports, but we can make the same upgrades to your boat here at this floating dock. Check it out! And it retains the stuff that we put in at the other one. That's good. Okay, well, we don't have any wood, so we can't do any of that. Is it here that we would sell you this stuff? No? I thought she buys trinkets. Was I mistaken about that? Well, whatever. I don't really feel like chatting with her at the moment. New quest to catch rare fish. Yeah. Okay, what is a save? Oh, we can also save and quit. Got it. Because it's about time to move on to Monster Hunter, I think. Right? It's had about 3 hours so far. Collected the Bizod stuff? Yeah, the one in Little Marrow, right? I know that one.